Hello, how's it going? It's Sean, coming at you from my grandmother's driveway. The sun is out for the first time in several days. Thought I'd let you get a glimpse of that. Um, the world is crazy right now, and we can't be together, so this is the next best thing. Sorry this took so long. Who knew that this whole thing would make me have to real fast learn how to be a video producer and editor. So got myself some equipment and here we go. We're gonna try to meditate because sometimes everything is so crazy that all you can do is breathe and be grateful for what is just fine, which if you're watching this, that means that you are physically just fine. And right now, that's a blessing. And it's weird out here, you guys. Some people out here might be better off, inside. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, nobody's working. And if, don't be in any rush to get out. Well, let me tell you that. Because there's not much. There's not much to do out here right now, so I hope you're safe and doing what you can. Anyway, I won't ramble. Let's try to keep this around like 10-12 minutes. This is a meditation that is not, I did not invent it. This was handed down to me from one of my teachers, which was handed down to her. You get the picture. It's very old. It requires a little bit of imagination, because we're going to play with some light. We're going to play with some invisible energy that you can't see. But when I'm open to it, I can feel it, and maybe you will too. I don't know. At the very least, it's an opportunity to just stop doing whatever you're doing and spend a little time just with you, just checking in, connecting to all the things that we are always connected to, but I'll tend to forget. When we get distracted by other stuff, we forget that we're connected to everything else. And this is just a little exercise that it's easy to memorize. It's easy to just practice on your own. You can do it in 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or you can sit and do it for 2 hours. Whatever you need. I've already talked for too long, so let's do it. Let's do it. Find yourself a nice, comfortable place. Sit up nice and tall. If you have something to sit on and that gets your hips up, that's good. I like to have my back up against a wall. I don't right now, but I prefer it. So if you can have that, have that. Lay down. Be on your belly. Be on your side. Be on your back. Be sitting up straight. Whatever is comfortable. Don't try not to fall asleep, but be in a place where you're not going to be sitting there thinking about how you're in so much pain the whole time. Be comfortable. Be somewhere where you don't have to think about your body for a while. And then close your eyes. And just breathe. Don't try to change anything. Just notice your breath exactly as it is right now. Notice what your breath does when all the time, your entire life, whether you're thinking about it or not, your breath is happening. Just notice what it's doing. Just notice. When you breathe in, notice your ribs expand. Your head lifts up towards the sky just a little. And every time you exhale, just try to find some places in your physical body where you can soften, where you can let go. Your muscles in your face, your eyes, your jaw, your tongue, neck, shoulders, arms, fingers, hips, legs, knees, toes. Feel the weight of your hips in your sits bones, the bones you sit on, pressing down into the floor. And your spine getting a little straighter on the ends. And just noticing the breath on the outs. before. On this inhale, take a big breath in through your nose, and we're going to sigh it out the mouth and like, maybe even shake your body a little bit, some cobwebs. Inhale through your nose. Sigh with some voice out your mouth. One more of those. Don't be afraid to shake your hands. To shake your head a little bit. Yeah. All right, then come back to stillness. Back to your breath. Now, I want you to imagine your heart. Your eyes are closed, you're focusing on your breath, but like picture in your mind the place where your heart is in your chest, all the things going on in your ribs. And just imagine that right in the center of it, like a light comes on, like you flicked a switch. Bing! There's this big bright light coming from the center of you, from the center of your heart space, from the center of your chest. Maybe even imagine, if it helps, that you are sitting in a dark room and you're looking in on yourself, and all of a sudden you see, bink, that light inside of your own chest just light up the room. See that. Imagine that. Pretend you're 4 years old and just imagine what we're describing here. This big light inside your chest, and every time you inhale this like juice from the sun, this juice from the air and the energy of yourself and the people around you and all the plants and the trees and the birds, you're connected to them. They're not in their room maybe, but you're connected to them. Breathe that energy in and it makes the light brighter. And every time you draw in, it feeds the light. And it draws out the darkness from the nooks and the crannies of your body, or whatever is going on in there, in your mind and in your heart and your soul, and you like breathe that out. Breathe in the light, let it grow, and breathe out the dark, breathe out the tension, breathe out the icky. Whatever you find when you shine a light that doesn't serve you, that's what you breathe out. You breathe in the good juju, and you breathe out the yuck that doesn't serve you, whatever that is. Now feel the ground below you. Feel the earth. Whether you're on a rug or a concrete floor, or this weird blue camping mat, or right on some good dirt. Feel the earth pulling you. That's the thing. That's the thing that's pulling you down into the floor that makes you have weight. That's the earth. That's gravity. Feel it. Notice it. And then imagine, use your imagination, pretend, in your mind's eye, send your awareness to the center of the earth. Every imagination you have of what the center of the earth looks like, this hot, liquid, bright, glowing magma, lava in the center of the earth, creating all the heat and the warmth. Imagine that now. Imagine that lights up too. Ding! Flick on the light. And then as you breathe, connect the dots. Connect the dot, the big light in your heart space. Connect that to the big light in the core of the earth. Draw a line, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles down to the core of the earth. Connect the center of the earth. Feel your connection to the earth. Your body is made of things that the earth made a long time before you came here. Feel that connection. And then imagine you can draw energy up from the center of the earth. The same way that a tree draws all of its nutrients from the soil, that you are drawing energy up into your heart from that energy in the center of the earth, all with your breath. Imagine. And with every inhale, your roots grow deeper. And you draw up more energy from the planet, from our mother. And then imagine the sun. Imagine the sun. All I have to do is lean back and it's hitting my face. It's beautiful and I don't have to imagine it. It's right there. If I open my eyes, I can look at it and it hurts so good. the sun is right there. Imagine that beam of light from your heart now shooting up out of the top of your head up to the sun and wrapping around and connecting. This cosmic connect the dots with you, the earth, and the sun. Each inhale feeds that connection, that cosmic connect the dots. Each inhale makes each light brighter, and you can draw energy down from the sun the same way that the plants do. That vitamin D that you get when you're actually out, your skin knows how to soak up energy from the sun. Do you know how? Mind wanders off to things that you could have, should have, would have done, or things that you could, should, would do. None of that's happening right now. Back to the breath, back to right now, back to my body in this room, connected by this light, this energy that knows no bounds, that knows no walls, that knows no darkness, up and down. This connection you have to everything around you, inside of you, and outside of you, that we all share. Imagine it made of light so you can see it. And then breathe. You can draw energy from this light. You can ask questions to these energies the same way that you would pray to God. Pray to whatever God you like to pray to. Before we had gods, they worshiped the sun. They asked the sun for wisdom. They asked the Mother Earth for wisdom. And sometimes when I don't even have the words to make up questions, to try to look for answers or guidance, I just say, thank you. I connect up, connect down, connect in, connect out, and say thank you. And for me, that's almost always followed by this urge to say, I am sorry. I'm sorry that I forgot. Thank you. Breathe in light. Breathe out dark. You can press repeat and go back to the start, or you can continue on your own in silence. We are connected. Right now. Always have, always will be. I feel it. Take care. See you soon. More to come. Thanks. Peace.